Coming up with ideas, starting to brainstorm, is actually the fourth step of the design thinking process, if you think of it in steps. So I've talked about understanding the problem, doing research, synthesizing the research data, and then based on all the information that you've gathered, you've found the essence of your research data, and based on that you've developed a how might we question. So with our example from the hospital case, it is how might we enable Anna, our persona, to get well quicker by providing a very personalized stay at the hospital. And based on that, you actually start brainstorming, coming up with ideas. And you can use that how might we question as a baseline and divide it into different sets of how might we question, which focus on different angles of the problem in order to then create solutions. So what's important when you do brainstorming is that you really have a set of multi-disciplinary people in the team that bring in different backgrounds, different experiences in order to have a fruitful set of ideas coming into the session. And when you do brainstorming, you start with one question. It helps to take some quiet time for each and every one to think of some ideas, to write them down on post-it notes. Really put one idea per post-it so that later on you can all put them on the wall and cluster them a little bit. And then after, let's say, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you each share your ideas within the team in order to then build on the ideas of the others, because that's the power of brainstorming, that it's a team effort, right? It's not about just one person thinking about ideas, but it's if your team member says something and you're like, hold on, like I can build on that, and I come up with ideas that build on that. And there's another few things that you should really be aware of, or that you should initialize when you do brainstorming, which is don't judge the ideas of others, encourage wild ideas, go as crazy as you want, and really focus on desirability first. It's not about feasibility yet. It's not about can I actually build that, because if you think about feasibility and viability in that stage of the process, it really limits your creativity. So now I've come up, or the entire team came up with a bunch of ideas. You've put them all to the wall on your post-its, and then the next step is you want to cluster them. You want to find patterns. You want to see which ideas fit together, because now you're at a point where you have probably maybe 100 different ideas. But how can you connect some of the ideas to build one bigger idea that you want to move forward with, that you want to start prototyping? And this is basically the next step. Again, you went very broad, you collected as many ideas as possible, and now you want to narrow it down again and try to create one bigger idea that you want to start prototyping and make tangible, and that comes in the next step.